Hey guys, guten Abend aus Deutschland, good evening from Germany. It might not sound like it, but I'm feeling a lot better. My nose is still stopped up, but let's be real, with the viruses that are going around, with it being the flu season right now and our temperatures dropping, I must have caught some kind of respiratory virus or something, or maybe I wasn't dressed warm enough, and no matter what the reason is, I can't just expect to get heavy symptoms like that and for them to just disappear within 2 days. Even if I hadn't taken any medication, it probably would have taken me a week or two to get over this, or maybe even longer. Who knows? But I'm feeling a lot better. There are no swellings, and yeah, my nose is still stopped up, but it is the season for the allergies, like with the fall storms going and all the dust being blown around and the pollen from the leaves on the trees that are rotting. It's no wonder. And so yeah, I'm happy about the progress. I'm feeling much better. And so if things continue on this way, then I'm back to work on Monday. So I'm really happy about that. And I also realized that it doesn't really help that I cannot follow my own instructions. Because again, today the plan was to not do much. But then I realized, hey, I'm off and I might be off again tomorrow, but then I have to go back to work. And since the nights are really a lot colder now, I did my bed over. I washed my bedding, and I put new sheets on and everything, and pillowcases. And so I did that today. And because of the dust, of course, I got a coughing spell that almost sent me to the bathroom again. It's my own fault. I can't really blame it on my body when I act irresponsibly. And so, all right, enough with that. So I hope the symptoms are gonna decrease until they disappear. And thank you for all of your advice that you guys gave me. And yes, I didn't mention it in my videos, but we do have to do a rapid test, COVID test, at home, especially as receptionists, as soon as we have cold symptoms. And so I had been testing myself since Monday, and every day the test was negative. And the doctor also asked me, and I said, yeah, it's negative. And I'm not, I wasn't feeling out of the ordinary. It was just flu symptoms, feverish, cough, the nose really stopped up. And yeah, and the voice, of course, when the body wants to recover and just relax, and you keep talking, of course the voice is gonna go away and the coughing spells don't help. And so yeah, enough of that. I've also been watching some more Young Sheldon, and for those of you that don't know, they do play music from the 80s on that show. And I remembered the song because of that, the show Young Sheldon. I remembered the song by Hot Chocolate from 1980, titled No Doubt About It. It was one of my favorite songs. Back then I was 12 years old or 11, and they were playing it on the radio, and I recorded it with my tape recorder, and I listened to it over and over again. And so I've been listening to that almost all day. Like when I was doing my bed, I had my Bluetooth earbuds in my ears, and I was listening to it on repeat one, and on a loop, And so that sent me back, because that was a really great time. Being 12 years old, I hated school, always did. From first grade through graduation, I just hated school. And I still believe that they don't teach us, and they still don't teach the kids nowadays, the essentials in life. For example, how to detect if you're depressed, or that it's okay to be sad, in certain situations, and that bullying is not okay, stuff like that. I think they should go a lot more into depth about these things, and also stress management and stuff like that. And I hope they're gonna teach kids a lot more about that. I wish they had taught us back then, and they didn't. And so a lot of problems arose from that for our generation. But yeah, I really love that song, and I listened to a bunch more this evening from that time. But if you want to listen to that song by Hot Chocolate to get a feeling for what I'm talking about, um, I put the link in the description box. And the song, it's called No Doubt About It, and he's singing about an alien encounter when a spaceship lands, or spaceships, I could never tell. Um, and I googled him today. Of course, the singer is dead now, but he was from Jamaica, and so he must have. He wrote his own songs, and I wished I could find anything where he was talking about that, spaceships landing in front of him. Um, but yeah, that was pleasant. The whole vibe from that time. This evening, I also got to help out my sister because she couldn't find her screwdriver set, and I have one here in my room. And so I got to open 2 of the 10 generators she has for her bank and my father's bank. And you needed a small screwdriver to open it up. And a TAN generator, for those of you that don't know, is a transaction number generator that you can use. You just when you try to do an online transaction, it's going to ask you for a transaction number, and you can generate one with that thing. And that is basically the two-way verification. I don't use that. I use an app on my phone, and so I didn't need the button batteries, even though they're the same that I used for my watch that I recently put a new one in. And so she was happy about that. I also did a little bit of research on finding an HNO allergologist because my doctor said that it might be time to refresh my allergy test to see if I'm allergic to more or less than I was last time. But I couldn't even remember what decade I had had my last allergy test done. And so I chose an HNO just by location, and it turns out it's the same one I went to before I left to move to the States. And so I'm going to make an appointment on Monday to have that allergy test done. But stuff that I am allergic to, that I know for sure, is house dust, dust pollen, grass pollen. I have hay fever, and I'm also allergic to certain substances in perfumes, which means when I walk downtown and somebody walks my way and they have a perfume with that substance or one of those substances that I'm allergic to in their perfume or aftershave, I can instantly not breathe. And so that's easy, you just walk away from them and take a deep breath, and that's a fast fix. But yeah, I can't wait to find out what all I'm allergic to, so that maybe I can avoid a couple of those things. And I'm gonna keep you up to date on that. An errand I'm gonna have to run soon is go to the town hall and get another national ID. I can't find mine anymore. I have to show it every time I pick up a package at the post office, or not every single time, because the guy there knows me, but and last time he even helped me put the package in the car. But yeah, since the last time, and I called him already, and he said, you didn't leave it here. And I called the lost and found of the city, and nobody had turned it in. The only other thing I can imagine, and guys, I'm totally into bags. I don't know if some of you remember from my videos where I showed myself and I showed you guys stuff. I'm a sucker for bags. I have bags for every different weather and different colors and different materials. And so maybe in a moment where I didn't pay attention because I was so surprised that he offered to take the package to the car, um, maybe I put it in another, little compartment, and then when I dumped out the bag, it got stuck there or whatever. And so I'm gonna have to go through all of my bags and make sure that it's not in any of them. Because if I can't find my national ID, I'm gonna have to report it not stolen but lost at the police department. But I can do that at the town hall. And since in Germany it's mandatory to have valid photo ID with you at all times, I am gonna have to face that soon. So I might do that, or I put it on my list, to do downtown, depending on how I feel on Monday. I don't want to put too much on myself. And the way things are looking, I'm probably going to be back to work. And I don't want to exhaust myself the, first time out of the house again. Yeah, so that's basically it for today. I did too much again. I shouldn't have, but I'm feeling a lot better, even though I can't tell a difference in my voice and my nose being stopped up, but I'm feeling much better. And so now I'm gonna have a quiet evening, probably watch some more Young Sheldon, and then jump into my fresh bed. That's always a nice feeling, with fresh blankets. And I also use a thicker blanket now, since at night, no matter if it's freezing outside, I have my window cracked open in my room because I love fresh air, which is probably partially to blame why I have allergies like this, because at night the pollen can move around a lot faster. All right, I'm gonna go. I hope all of you are doing all right, and for those of you that were sick, I hope you're not sick anymore. And if you are, I hope you're gonna feel better soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Tschüssi.